If you didn't see solar eclipse this week and you want to see the next one, or you did see the solar eclipse and you want to see the next one, I will leave you a link in the description so you can see all the solar eclipses happening all around the world for the next 2 decades. I myself was on a totally empty children's playground watching the solar eclipse without the special viewing glasses. I took a video that is very blurry, so I cannot share it with you, but here are some reaction shots. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? It was so cool! And I will leave a video at the end of this one to show you how you can also view the solar eclipse without special viewing glasses next time. I'm planning to have a pair for the next time because I want to look at the sun directly. I had such a great time, even without the glasses, that I gave America a 10 for having a solar eclipse. America gets a 10 for having the solar eclipse. The eclipse started on the Pacific coast of Mexico. It crossed United States from Texas to Maine, crossed into Canada, and in Canada it went over an island called Eclipse Island. And I looked up some facts for you. In 1776, James Cook, the British explorer, was there. He was on the island, and he himself experienced a partial solar eclipse. So he named that island Eclipse Island. What I did not give a 10 are these rumors, this fear that spreads before the solar eclipse. I myself had not heard much, if any, until I met with my friend last week, and she was like, "We've packed the bags. The world's probably not gonna end, but something might happen, so just in case, we are ready." And then Monday morning, I was out and about before the eclipse. Someone said, "I don't even want to listen to the radio, don't want to turn on the news, because everywhere it's just the world ending, the world ending." And I was like, okay, I will turn on my normal news channels with the intention to hear something specifically about the world ending. And my normal news channels are NPR, PBS, and some Latvian news channels, because it's always interesting to listen to news from a different part of the world or in different language to compare what they're saying. Okay, so none of those channels were talking about the world ending. Why would the world end? The moon has to pass somewhere, and it's passing between the sun and the earth so that it obstructs the light of the sun. Pretty cool! Enjoy! So spreading the fear is not cool. I gave those rumors a 3. Those rumors, just so stupid, they get a 3. I was considering giving them even a lower score, but like, I understand how fear can spread and how it spreads. When Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, then those countries that are in Europe bordering Russia, Latvia, for example, on the news and in social media, there was information. This is how you pack an emergency bag. And it's not a bad idea to have an emergency bag. That's why it is an emergency bag, because you never know when you're gonna need it. But you are not gonna need it because of the solar eclipse. It's not gonna happen. So the rumors get a 3. In the description, you can see all the solar eclipses for the next 20 years. And next one is in 2026. It is not gonna touch the US. It starts in the Mediterranean Sea, crosses Spain, a little bit of Portugal, touches Iceland, goes to Greenland, and then up, where probably no one's gonna see it. But I was wondering, let's say here are some people in the US who really thought the world's ending, right? Because of this eclipse. Well, Does the world end every time there is a solar eclipse in the world? Or it only ends when the solar eclipse touches your country or your continent? Because there are a lot more eclipses coming. There's a whole decade of eclipses in the 30s. Not in the US though. They are, sorry, Europe, not much in Europe either, but in Asia, Africa, Australia, you'll be able to see a lot of solar eclipses. In 2044, solar eclipses back in the US, but only on the northern part, and then it crosses Canada. However, in 2045, full solar eclipse all across the United States. All right, here is how I watched the eclipse without the glasses, and how you can watch the next eclipse if you don't have the special viewing glasses. It is exactly 1 minute until full, well now 85% solar eclipse here. And this is how we're gonna see it. We have these two cards. We're gonna punch a hole in one of them with a push pin, and that's all you need. The sun has to be directly behind you, as it is. You can see my fluffy hair. All right, now we have to make sure that the sun shines through this hole and project. Also, pick up your push pins if you are sitting in a children's playground like I am right now.